Well, I'm glad I never initiated them. Muslims, blacks, Asians, whatever. I've just been screwing them 5-year-old little girls, initiating to 5-year-old little girls and such, and skanks with hepatitis and AIDS and chlamydia and gonorrhea and syphilis, and like, even though they have cures for all that stuff, and then cancer, and like that one skank bag, 400 petite, and she wears jeans so tight, and she just keeps her cervical cancer, yeast infections and everything. The tampons causes yeast infections and cervical cancers. They have medicines for that. Obviously, she'd write, a gold digging skank, and she can't afford a $20 bottle of antifungal cream and cigarettes, and it causes cancer and whatever else. And initiate to none. I don't even smoke cigarettes no more. I quit smoking cigarettes. No marijuana. I don't need it because obviously I'm not mentally burnt in the mind. I mean, give it to those who need it. And obviously, it's like rather my face. It's like my pussy's good enough. It got me 3 babies, 2 sons and 1 daughter. I just suck at everything. I just don't want to be with no fucking skanks, because my daughter is way more important. My daughter and my 60 more years of my life is way more important, if even that. 33, 93. My grandma's 80. My great grandma's 80. Resided to be 80, 87 on my father's side. I'll follow down I don't going to go there. In the next 10 years, I'll be taking care of my mom. I'll probably be stuck and take care of my grandma and my mom in the next 20 years. I can't be here and 45 minutes away and at work and taking care of 3 children, my grandma, my mom, and my uncle. I ain't taking care of him. He told me to give up and die. He's on his own for now on. So if something ever happens to my grandma, this house is gone, and I ain't staying here with that garbage. It's like Casper and his 3 uncles. My oldest son don't want nothing to do with him for that reason. My grandma, she don't get none of her grandchildren except for me, because I'm pretty much the oldest, the baby of 4. But the oldest of my other cousins. So, whatever. It don't fucking matter. And she chose her dog over her own grandchildren. Almost lost all of her grandchildren to state's custody and everything like that, because she's a piece of... I didn't say she was a piece of garbage, because she kept this roof over her head because she bought it. But, that's all she ever cared about. And how many of her 5 children, 4 children with my grandpa, and then my other bastard aunt that resides 4 hours, 5 hours away from here. All of them pretty much got remarried and moved off. And the only reason my other uncle stays here is because it's a free place to rent, and he has to have an address to report to the police officers for whenever he moves, and if he don't feel like moving, and obviously it was the only way he could probably get out of jail.